Again, what we are going to learn today, one is history and overview of Java. Second, future and what are the career opportunities. Third is how to run and compile a Java program. So, I hope we know what is a programming language, why we need to learn a programming language. So, programming language is something that we can code and we can create applications, we can run programs on the machines. That may be a mobile, that may be a laptop, then maybe another language. IC, from IC to leke from laptop, we can learn these things. So Java is one of the oldest language these days. So Java was developed into 1990s, and initially it was holded by the Sun Microsystem. So it was launched into 1995, and the name was main founder of the Java was James Gosling. And initially he put the project name was Oak, because whenever there was a team, there was a tree of oak outside their window. That is why Oak, and that means coffee. That is why later named renamed as a Java. So in 2010, Sun Microsystem got acquired by the Oracle. So Oracle was the main database management system. So that company acquired the Sun Microsystem, and now Java related all the versions, all support is going to provided through Oracle. So initially there was a Sun certified Java programming. Now Oracle certified Java programming, right? So why Java? This is the basic question these days. Sometimes people ask why Java. Java is a old language. A lot of people talk about different new languages. In around 6 to 7 years back, people used to talk about PHP every day. These days, people talk about Python every day. So I'm learning Java from 2006, 2007 around, and till now I'm working in Java. So Java is something that helped me to create my logic building, creating my different platforms, and helped me to generate different programs in laptops, in web application, and in Android development, and even in Apple development. Java is used everywhere. So what is the benefit of Java? Why Java is till now relevant, and what is the main things are in Java that help Java to evolve from 1990 to till now. It's been, I think, 33 years that Java is working on. So one is platform independence. So Java is one of the language that is platform independent initially. So Java came with the Java virtual machine. So every application, every machine having a Java virtual machine. So Java program is going to run over the Java virtual machine. So in Java, so we make program into .java files. Then we compile those files to create a bytecode, and those bytecode is going to run on Java virtual machines. So it is Mac, it is Windows, it is Linux, or it is Android. Everywhere is available. So that is why Java is platform independent, because of Java virtual machine. If there is no Java virtual machine on a system, then Java is not going to execute itself. Only bytecode we can create, but bytecode is not going to run itself. So this was the basic feature of Java that came into 1995, and that time when there was a language like C, C++, and different languages. Ruby on Rail was there, right? That time Java revolutionized the whole, what to say, programming segment. They created a language that is platform independent. That is why Java was highly adopted. The second was object oriented programming. So if you know C programming language is not dependent on uh, object oriented programming concept. But when C++ came in, C++ was object oriented programming, but not pure object oriented programming, because there are some issues with C++ that need to cater. That is why Java was 100% pure object oriented programming language, right? So in programming language like Java, there is a classes, there is a object inheritance. These are the concepts that we are going to learn. And what is object oriented programming? It is look at the real world, adopt from the real world, and implement those things into programming world. That is the concept of object oriented programming. So what was the benefits of object oriented programming? One was security, one was reusability. Now, why security? Till now, all the banking application, all the banks where security is required, Java is the only language that provides support. If you are going to check any application, any website of banking applications, they always make their website on Java. Give me 1 second. Okay. uh, so they are going to provide all the features into security. Second is reusability. So what are the reusability of code? Before Java, it was hard to reuse a code. Means if you written down a 10-line code, if you want to reuse it, then you have to copy it or paste it somewhere, right? But Java, and especially object oriented programming, created the concept of code reusability, effective communication from one function to another function, developing complex softwares like banking softwares to web applications to Android applications, right? And then it was easily upgraded from 1995 to till now. I think there are 17 or 18 versions of Java came in, but every time it is helps old programs and old applications to migrate into new applications. Easy partition of work, easy maintenance, efficiency, and the object oriented programming itself. So object, classes, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation, these are the 6 words that you are going to listen again and again into object oriented programming, and especially in Java. Now, one more thing, that is rich standard library. So in last 30 years or 28 30 years, Java created a big level of library for their programs, their support system. So when we are going to make program in Java, it is about Java Development Kit, JDK. So these are the few words that you are going to listen again and again: JDK, JRE, Java Runtime Environment, and third is JVM, Java Virtual Machine. These three things help Java to develop a code and then execute that code. So Java Development Kit has all the libraries, the predefined functions related to input output, networking, database connectivity, what to say, the website development, the visual effect development. These are the things that is into JDK that provides. Now, last 30 years, Java created a large community and ecosystem. Java has a massive active developer community because in last 30 years, Java created a lot of programs, a lot of developers. That is why there are a lot of people that is using Java. So if I am going to show you, Oracle is the owner of Java right now, right? So what are the close partner? Azure, IBM, Eclipse, right? Who are the near partner? Nokia, SAP, and other companies like Google and Microsoft. These companies support Java like anything. So if you want to code Java, so there are IntelliJ, there are Eclipse, there are Apache, NetBeans. These are the integrated development environment: GitHub, Gradle, Visual Studio Code. These things we can use to code Java. And when we are going to deploy, so Microsoft cloud system, IBM, Apache Tomcat, Glassfish, Oracle, Red Hat, these provides the deployment services. And the last is scalability, because in today's world, scalability is very important. That we are making a web application or mobile application, scalability is very important agenda. So these are the application that helps to scale Java programs. So this is the basic community and ecosystem of Java platforms. So if you look into Java Standard Edition, we call it Core Java. Java Enterprise Edition, it is known as the Advanced Java. In Core Java, we can create desktop applications, we can create basic applications, the whole coding, networking, little bit chat applications, calculator application, notepad application, paint applications. These are the standalone and desktop applications basically. And JEE, that is Enterprise Edition, that is a web application development tool, provide cloud services or web application development to your mobile application development. So there are a lot of framework that helps into it. There are communities, Java groups, and server and web applications. Servers are like Tomcat is there, Glassfish is there. That helps you to create a lot of different application into different cloud services. And again, these are the benefits of Java. 1 in 3 developer is Java developer in JDK production. 50% of Java developers use JDK, and 2 in 3 developers use Java standard edition in production, right? So these are the benefits, the scalability of Java, right? And these are the market demands. These are available into different what to say, yeah, pay scale. So this is the source is pay scale for these things. So Java, what is the benefit of Java developer, how you are going to get a job when you are going to focus on Java. So initially, in any programming language or especially any development job, it will be a little bit harder for 1 or 2 years, but after 2 years you are into a system, you are going to show your company that you know things, you know how to do things, then they are going to grow. In last 15-20 years, I never seen anyone who knows Java well but unemployed. So demand of Java developer is always there, and especially experienced Java developer who knows things, because a lot of people who just read a little bit of things and then go into the market, it will be harder for them. But if you know Java development, you know how to run Java program, how to make applications on Java, then there will always a demand into the market for Java developers. So these are the basic stats for that. You can read it later. So this is, we are going to record it. We are going to send the link of this class to you also, so that you can also read it again or watch it again if you want to read it. So what is the other uses? The other uses are Android development. So because Java has a rich ecosystem, so rich APIs are there, cloud computing is there, open source is there, right? Database connectivity is there. It's a robust, it is dynamic, it is secure. That is why Java is, base of Android development. And these days a lot of people, go into not into pure development, but they want to go into big data or data science, etc. In that also they need Java, right? Like Hadoop, like Cassandra, they uses Java like anything. And cloud based development, it was initially started with Java, and now Java into all those things, and Internet of Things, where you can, from your wearable devices, from your watches to your, laptops to your mobile, everything is connected. So let's start with Java now, if someone is waiting. So let's start with Java. So Java is, what is the core of Java? Object oriented programming. So every computer program consists two elements. One is code, one is data, and abstraction provides you lot of different things into object oriented programming. So now how we are going to run a Java program? So first we are going to make a program, then we are going to save it into program.java. So whenever we are going to code a Java program, we are going to save it as a .java file. .java file is a coding file of Java program. Then we are going to compile it through Java compiler. Then it becomes a .class file or a byte code. So it is a code that is not machine code, and that is not even normal code. So this is the code that is very important. That is, so this is a code that is very important in Java virtual machine. Through Java virtual machine, we are going to run it. So initially syntax are into English format, where we are going to understand what are the programs, what are not the programs. Then we are going to, compile it and convert into a byte code. Byte code is not a machine code, not a normal Java code. Then on Java virtual machine, that bytecode is going to run. That normal Java file is not going to run, and not even machine code is going to run. It is only bytecode. Then Java virtual machine is the one that going to convert that byte file to program, then run it, and it will show you the machine programming. Okay. So in Java and in the programming world, you are going to learn about machine language. So machine language is binary language. If you understand, it is 0 1 0 1, all those things. So from writing a syntax into a Java programming language to running into machine language, this is the whole process that a Java program goes into. So this is one of the overview that is like what kind of first Java program if we run. It is like a public class first demo, and this is the public static void main, and this is the hello world. So that's how we write a program. If we look into it, what is public? Public is a predefined syntax. So if you know any programming language, you know public, private, and protected. And class is also a predefined syntax that helps us to declare a class. So we are going to declare a class with the same name that we are going to save this file. So if the class name is first demo, the file is also first demo.java. Okay. And then public static void main. So public static void main is the initial point of every Java program. If you know any other language, that's how main function used to work. In C++, there was a main function. From there the execution will start, and then system out.println. So with this we are going to print hello world onto a screen. Okay, so this is the basic idea how we are going to make a program and run a program. I'll show you later also into this class. And again, this is the compiler. We write program and we save it as a class name.java. Then we compile it and we run it into bytecode. So if simple.java is there, after compilation it will become simple.class. So is there any questions till now if you are going to ask? So after that we are going to move into make a program then run it. Anyone can ask question, and just unmute yourself and ask a question. So I'll go ahead with it. Then again, uh, what Java virtual machine will do, how Java's program is going to run. So virtual machine, what Java virtual machine will do, it will allocate the memory into the uh, in the computer in the memory. Then class loader is going to read dot class file and execute that bytecode in the memory. So this is the basic idea how we are going to
Hello, sir.
compile a Java file and going to execute a Java file.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello,
Sir,
am I
can
audible?
we use uh, in front of class name private?
Yeah, we can use, but later, but not right now. Because when you are going to initially private declares a class private, then it is hard to execute, right? So when you are going to a multiple classes, like in a file there are 5 to 6 classes are there, or in package there are 10, 15, 20 classes. So you can use some classes as private, some classes as public, and at least one class needs to be public, right? So that it can start the execution. That is why.
Okay, sir. And another one question: why Java is platform independence?
Okay. It is because of Java virtual machine, right? So what is a Java virtual machine? It's a different program that installs into your system. So when we compile a Java file, it becomes a bytecode, right? And after when we are going to byte initially when you see C or C++ programming, if you do C++ programming, you know C++ programming. When you compile a program and it becomes a .exe file, right? .exe files are the executable files into our operating system like Windows. right? So what Java did, Java don't create .exe file, it create .class file. So .class file is never going to run itself, it needs Java virtual machine to run. So when we are going to install Java virtual machine into all the system like MacBook or Windows or Linux, it is, so for Java code, they only look for Java virtual machines. They don't look for the operating system. So initially, like C or C++ programming, they are operating system dependent. Once you created a program, compile it onto a Windows, it is not going to run on MacBook or Linux, right? But when you are going to make a program in Java, it is going to run anywhere wherever is JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So that is why it becomes a platform independent language. Is question, you got the question answer, or is there anything else?
Yes, sir. Thank you. I got it.
Okay, so that was the basic idea. The basic theories. I know it was a little bit boring into theory, but I know a lot of people are doing their BTECs and there are a lot of things. So you need to read these things because these things come into your interview questions also and into your exams also. That is why I told you these things. So now we are going to code a basic program. So if you want to, there are people who know how to install Java Development Kit. There are people who don't know. So for people who don't know, first go to Google and install Java Development Kit on your system. So you will go to an Oracle website. Okay, and install it according to your operating system. If you have Linux or MacBook or Windows, and Windows also 64 and 32, whatever bit you use, right? After installation, go to your command prompt and check the Java is installed or not. First is command is Java C. If you are going to run it Java C and if you it will show these things, it means Java is there. Java development kit is there. So Java C we use for compilation and Java command prompt we use for execution of Java program. Okay. So Java C for compilation and Java for execution of Java program. Now we are going to write a program into Notepad only and save it. So initially we are going to write this code into Notepad only, and after some time we are going to help you with different integrated development environment like Eclipse. A lot of people use Eclipse, a lot of people use IntelliJ, and a lot of people use NetBeans. There are three integrated development environment that helps you to create program and execute and find error more easily. But initially for 3 to 5 days or 10 days, it is suggested to use onto Notepad so that you understand how it you know what's the whole process of Java from compilation to execution, and if there are error, how to find error, because a lot of programmer knows to do things but it is so hard for them to search an error and remove an error from a file. I hope screen is visible. So again, first we are going to write public class. Then we can write any name that we want to create as a class, but class should be some meaningful name. So it's like an first Java demo. Okay, so it's our first Java demo. So it's the first Java demo. Then open braces and close braces, always going to write those code into these braces, and if it mismatches, there are will going to show you a syntax error. Okay, then you can write public static void main. Make sure everything is case sensitive. So like public class is small cases, public static void main is small cases, in string s is capital letter, right? Args open and close, and again open close curly braces, system out dot println. Again in system s is capital and rest of is small letter. First Java class, okay, and semicolon. So anything that has a open braces and close braces don't need a semicolon, but anything that going to end semicolon is going to end your syntax and your line. So if semicolon is not there, it will going to show you error. So semicolon is important to end the line. Now we are going to save it, and we are going to save it into, we are going to make a new, what to say, uh, so there is in one class, it is already a lot of folders. So we are going to make a new folder, Java 07. So now we are going to save. So how we are going to save? We have to write the exact letter what we have written into the class name. So first Java demo, and it is again case sensitive. So first Java demo, the same case is dot Java. So now we saved it into that folder. Now if we are going to visit that folder, Java 01. So it is the first Java demo, and it is our code, right? Till now, what we did, we created a program and saved it into file. Now we are going to compile it. So you can see there is only one class. Now we are going into that folder cd double dot to go back into directory into DOS. I know a lot of people don't use DOS a lot, but it is a good tool if you want to go into, want to make a career into programming or computers. So it is important to use command prompt. You know, you should know command prompt. There are a lot of helps that you get into networking, into operating system level things. And then cd Java and Java 07. So now we are into Java 07. Now Java C, and what was the class name is first demo. Normally if you press the tab, it is going to show you the full name. First Java demo, okay. First Java demo dot Java, right? In this time we need to put dot Java, right? When we are going to enter, if it's not going to show you anything, means there is no error and compile is successful. If you are going to see over here, it becomes a one more class file. We saved the Java file, but after compilation one more class is there. If we have done some mistake, it would have shown us some error. Like again we are going to compile it with some error. So while you will do the programming, if I'll forget this semicolon, I'll try to compile it again. It will show you me the error कि ओके एरर सेमी कॉलन एक्सपेक्टेड, और वो पोजीशन बता रहा है उस लाइन की जहां पर ये एरर आया है कंपाइल के अंदर. ठीक है, सेम वे इफ इसको सेमी कॉलन इज राइट एंड इफ सिस्टम एस इज स्मॉल capital, not capital, if again we are going to compile, it is going to show me one more error. Again package system does not exist, and error is system out dot println line. right? So it should be capital, it should be saved with it. Then again, after saving that file, we will compile it, and it compiled successfully. Now sorry, if we are going to see the class file, what is a class file? It is a byte code. It's a code that is between the Java programming language and machine language. So if we are going to open it, so it looks like this. So there are few things that is, you can see there are Java lang system, first Java class, okay, and there are things that you can't read because it's a byte code. It's an encrypted one. Okay, so now if we are going to execute it, then we can use Java and first demo dot class. But we don't need to write a class. We just need to write a class name. So whenever we are going to run a program, we need only class name after the Java. So if we are going to enter it, it is going to show us first Java class, whatever we wrote over here. So if we are going to one more line, want to add one more line like hello and welcome. We are going to save it. Then we went over there, we compile it again, okay, and we run it. If we are not going to compile it again after the saving, only old bytecode is going to run. The new changes what we did is not going to reflect into the code. So we need to compile every time whenever there is any changes into code, then run it. So first Java class, hello and welcome. So that's how we are going to run a program. That's going how we are going to compile a program. So this is the basic idea how we write a code into Java and execute that program. Now this is the about Notepad and DOS. There are a lot of things that we are going to learn. So there are a coding tool like Eclipse and IntelliJ, right? So Eclipse is there, IntelliJ is there, and NetBeans is there. So what they do, they helps you to run a program. If you are going to use a IDE, right? So you can write code over there, you can compile the code over there, and you execute over there. You don't need to go into different places. Like this is the old programming style, right? That we do to make sure कि initially a programmer should know what are the process. They should not only go into the easy mode. That is why we use Notepad and DOS to make a program, right? So any one of you want to go into Eclipse or IntelliJ or NetBeans, you can go ahead and use those tools, like, and execute those things over there. Now I'm going to show you the same program into Eclipse, how we are going to make this same program into Eclipse and execute over there. Till the time any one of you has any question till now, you can ask me.
Sir, one question.
Can you explain string ARGS?
A string ARGS is an argument that helps you to connect into DOS, right? So void main is a function, right? If you are going to learn it slowly, gradually, you will understand void main is a predefined function, and any function has two things: no argument or argument. So in predefinition, there is an argument that we need to pass string array into it, right? So it helps you to connect from command line argument. It helps you to take input from command line, right? So when we are going to maybe next class or maybe day after that class, we are going to show you what is the use of strings. But till now, if it's your first day and if you don't have any prior knowledge, it uses as it is. Do you have experience into Java?
Yes,
Okay,
we have learned Java in college days,
okay, great.
but college teachers has uh,
I know, यार मतलब college teachers. So मतलब I never taught into colleges. So मतलब string args is command line argument, right? So I'll show you. I think
Sir,
I'll show you into next class what is the use of string args. Okay.
okay, sir.
Tomorrow
Thank
only,
you.
tomorrow demo class, we are going to show you string. It's a basically command line argument. So new Java class. And so this is
sir, one question.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ask me.
Sir, can you again explain what does Oracle do with Java?
What Oracle?
What does Oracle do with Java actually?
Oracle is a company, right? It's like
Yes.
you run Windows operating system, right?
Sir, Oracle is a database, but
No, no,
you
Oracle is
can.
not database. Oracle is company name.
Okay,
And Oracle database is a software that is created by Oracle company.
yes, sir.
Yeah. And Oracle purchased the Sun Microsystem. That was the initial owner of Java.
Yes.
Understood or there is confusion into it? Okay, if you have any one of you have any barrier with English, uh we are going to start this class at 7:15 again for the Hindi students at 7:15. 7:15 बजे हिंदी के जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो लोग भी ज्वाइन करेंगे बाकी। तो जिसको यदि इसमें समझ नहीं आया या फिर हिंदी में समझना चाह रहे हैं वो लोग वहां ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं। 7:15 बजे सेम कोड सेम लिंक के ऊपर क्लास स्टार्ट होगी। ठीक है। तो जावा क्या है? जावा एक प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है जिसको सन माइक्रोसिस्टम ने बनाया था और वो ओन करता था। ओरेकल एक कंपनी है जिसने ओरेकल डेटाबेस सॉफ्टवेयर बनाया था। जो डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सॉफ्टवेयर है, डीबीएमएस है, वो डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट का सॉफ्टवेयर, वो डेटाबेस नहीं है। ठीक
Yes,
है।
sir.
सो ओरेकल कंपनी ने सन माइक्रोसिस्टम को खरीद लिया, इसलिए वो ओरेकल डेटाबेस का तो ओनर था ही ऑलरेडी, अब वो जावा का भी ओनर हो गया है।
Okay, sir. Fine.
वेलकम। सो एनीवन of you having issues with the language, and there is no compulsion to args also, you can write your name also na? There is no need to write args, it's just string that needs your name. Okay, and it should be an array, it's not args always. And again system now with integrated development environment you can find it more easy. It helps you to write, it helps you to find error. Hello, right? Now there is only one option to run. When we are going to run it, it shows hello Java. And if there is any error, like it's a small case, it is started to show me error on the go, right? When we are going to click it, it shows create local variable system, create field system, create parameter system. So there is an issue with it, object system is not there. So whether you correct yourself or if you remove your syntax, it is again showing you error. Then when you are going to click it, syntax error inserted to complete sentence, when we are going to click it. So even it helps you to correct it. And when you are going to IntelliJ, Eclipse is the basic integrated development environment. IntelliJ is more advanced, and NetBeans is the one of the most advanced integrated development environment for the Java if you want to use it. So these are the basic know-how with the Java. And again we are going to discuss variables. We are going to discuss how to take input from the people, how to take input from the console, from the DOS, from the user, and do a lot of things like multiplication, addition, and different how to run a loop, how to run an if else statement to do the decision making. So if these are the things that we are going to learn in next 2 3 days, and till now this is the basic class for today. You go to your laptop, install Java development kit, then try to run a first program. If you have any issue, you can take a screenshot and send me on to that WhatsApp number. We are going to send you the issue resolution over there. And again, if there is any issue, we can join it tomorrow again. We are going to resolve the issues for these basic things like installation of Java development kit and compilation of first program and execution of first program. So this is what I expect from you, to whatever we understood today, okay, how to make first program in Java. You go and execute that, and I'm going to send you one attendance and feedback Google form onto the same link, right? So after that, if this is the attendance sheet, whoever people join for 3 days will get the participation certificate for those 3 days. So fill it with your name and number. I sent the Google form link into the chat box. Give me 1 second. So till that time, if anyone have any question, you can ask me. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you share that PPT?
I'll going to share that on your WhatsApp again, and whatever we have discussed, the recording will also going to send you onto a link. On your WhatsApp, we are going to send the link of whole classes. So what we do, we make sure कि okay, in live discussion we discuss lively and we solve your issues here and only. But if you missed out anything, you can watch again your videos and you can understand the concepts.
Sir, is there any group?
No, till now there is no group for Java classes. Basically, I don't create any groups for people. If there is any question, you can directly send wherever you received the link onto that WhatsApp. You can send your issues, you can send your queries. It is directly resolved, because group is the thing where a lot of people send every day good morning and all those things, or different things. So I don't want to create any groups.
Sir, I want to ask some silly questions.
No issues यार. There are people who just started, there are people who knows how to run programs. your question is your questions. Don't afraid to think it's a silly or anything.
Yes, sir. So I am completed my diploma. So I have knowledge of programming language. But some people are say there is no demand like in IT industries.
No,
Sir,
I don't think
still
so.
there is demand for Java developers or not?
What I say, it is always demand for good people, right? If you know things good, you know how to do things, it is always demand. It's been so. I am doing my different things, my work from 2010. I have completed. Let me tell you about myself. So I have done programming till 2009 2010. I have done my graduation as a BCA, and then I have done MBA. But I am a Sun certified Java programmer. I am Microsoft certified Java Microsoft certified programmer, not Java programmer. And till now I never felt that there is any shortage for me, right? So if you are going to put your hard work into it, you are going to learn a skill. You are going to crack any interviews, right? And you just need a confidence कि okay, I can do it. There are a lot of jobs. There is no issues with job. Don't worry about it. And there are two more questions. uh, One is upcoming days. In next two demo classes, we are going to understand if else statement, how to create variables, how to take input from user and do a lot of things. Loops, while loop, for loop, and do while loop. So these are the three things three four things we are going to learn tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And in your WhatsApp number, I'm going to send you the whole curriculum for 45 days. If anybody wants to go into those 45 days, they can also join, right? So it's a 45 days core Java course. And if you have done, Nandini, your diploma, मतलब,
Yes, sir. I
what's
have
your favorite
current
language?
completed my diploma.
What's your language? मतलब, what's your favorite language where you work on?
So my favorite language is Java, but
So can you
sometimes
code a
Python is
program
easy.
like calculator on Java? Can you make calculator?
So we have completed our industrial training on Java language. In that, we have completed one project that is on coronavirus. In that, we have created like website in Java.
Okay. So what that website do?
So means
वो
our
वेबसाइट क्या
country is
करती है?
created website means project.
नहीं, मतलब उस वेबसाइट में
In
क्या
that
होता था?
project,
मतलब
we
व्हाट इज
have
द
created
फंक्शनैलिटी ऑफ दैट
registration.
वेबसाइट?
What's up?
उस वेबसाइट का फंक्शनैलिटी क्या था? जैसे मान लो बुक माई शो है, तो उससे हम मूवी टिकट बुक करते हैं।
Sir, in that we have created, uh, we can book our vaccine, that is Covaxin or Covishield, and registration, or
ओके।
that is
सो
validations also.
okay, so how many people made that website, or you alone only?
That is not website means website. It is a
And Deepika, yeah, we will going to cover practical concepts. So we will teach you, how to make, if you are core Java, in core Java, there is a desktop application or console
that
application.
is not a website. That is a desktop application.
Okay, yeah, मतलब that's what core Java contains.
And sir, also in our diploma curriculum, we have learned Advanced Java. In Advanced Java, we have diploma students that is micro project. In that micro project, uh, we have also in semester we have also each student have one project. In that project, we also created one desktop application.
Okay.
So I have some knowledge about Java, but I have fear about like people say there is no demand in IT industry. That's why I'm
It is
asking.
always there, मतलब what I say, मतलब नंदिनी, if you are comfortable in हिंदी, भाई मतलब वो जो
Yes, sir. Yes.
समोसे बेचने वाला भी करोड़पति बन जाता है, गोलगप्पे बेचने वाला भी बन जाता है, ठीक है? सो हर इंडस्ट्री में डिमांड है, हर इंडस्ट्री में टॉप के लोग होते हैं, हर इंडस्ट्री में बॉटम के लोग होते हैं। कोई बोलता है कि इसमें भी फ्यूचर नहीं है, कोई बोलता है उसमें फ्यूचर नहीं है, ठीक है? सो जब मतलब 2010 की बात करूँ, तब भी लोग बोल रहे थे कि अब खत्म हो जाएगी प्रोग्रामिंग क्योंकि टेम्पलेट्स आ गए हैं। नाउ पीपल आर टॉकिंग, चैट जीपीटी आ गया है तो चीज़ें खत्म हो जाएगी। वो कभी नहीं होता है, इवॉल्व होती है चीज़ें, हमको उसके साथ सीखना पड़ता है। वी हैव टू मेक श्योर कि वी लर्न न्यू स्किल्स, वी adapt into the new environment. But job is never going to end, any market is not going to end, right? So you have to take confidence कि okay, whatever it is, I am going to learn it and implement it, right? So it is never going to happen कि there is no demand into development. It is always demand, it is 100% always demand. If you know how to find a job, there are steps to find a job. If you look into anything, one, skills, I should know what I'm talking about, I can create something, right? Second, I should know what are the companies that is going to hire. Third, I'm going to apply into those company and prepare for the interview when they are going to ask. So if any company is saying I'm going to take BTech only or MCU only, if I am BCA, they are not going to take me, right? So I have to understand ki what are the industry standards, what companies are taking according to my education qualification, according to my experience. After that, apply into those companies, go into the interview, talk to them with confidence. And it is not about English language, go over there, चाहे हिंदी में बात करो चाहे इंग्लिश में बात करो, go and talk with confidence, show your skills. उनको बोलो कि मुझे लैपटॉप दो, मैं आपको करके दिखाती हूँ प्रोग्राम, ठीक है? Nobody is going to stop it, right? So it is always jobs into the market. So it's always a demand for good people, right?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir, can you suggest one language?
I always suggest Java. Matlab, I never learned. Matlab, I learned .NET, C Sharp. I learned everything till 2010. So I have started learning languages in 2006 till 2010. I learned, try to learn everything. I did C, C++, Java, .NET, C Sharp. Then the Visual Studios and all those things. Then SQL also. Then XML also. Then HTML also. Oracle, SQL, MySQL, three platforms. So I learned everything whatever I wanted to learn till 2010. Then I focused ki, okay, I love Java. Why I love Java? Because it is compatible to me. It is, it is not for everyone first. Okay, if anyone is worried about logics or algorithm development and logic development, then Java is not for them, right? Java is little bit tougher than other languages, but if you work hard, you understand logic better, you can do good in Java, right? So that is why I preferred Java, and after that I never learnt any other language.
Yes, thank you.
uh मतलब at least Deepika, मतलब Deepika's question is basic enough for technical round as a fresher, and I am currently pursuing my BCA. At least you should know one language, right? In programming world there are three four categories. One is designers who create, who design, right? Who go into different things like Photoshop, Adobe's, different tools, right? They create designs. Okay, or website designers, they use HTML, CSS, basic JavaScript to design a website. So you need to understand ki in what field you want to go. One is designing, second is development. At least if you are going to development, you should learn one language, any language your favorite, then go into and read it at least for 3 months. In 3 months you are going to learn everything about that language. You can crack any interview, right, through BCA. But BCA, there is a lot of less scope. You have to do a lot of hard work with BCA. You have to, at least gain some additional certificate with that also. So